Fuck, he's got a man bun and glasses. What is going on?
He's looking top-notch sexy. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Ramblings. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Hess.
And today we're talking about Westworld Season 3, Episode 7, Past Pawn. God damn, these past couple episodes have been so good.
I thought this was a really good episode.
Yeah, it's been real great.
I enjoyed it.
I like when we talk so long about it. Even if me and Hess like it a bunch or whatever, it's always one of you two goes, yeah, no, it was good.
I really like watching it. I rewatched it today before the podcast, and like it was good again. But watching it last night, I was just like,
Yeah, I love these episodes. Always, the first time watching it's always like super amazing. The next time it's like, oh, okay.
I was looking for something extra. I didn't catch anything extra.
The only thing I got is that I thought it was Shogun Maeve that showed up, but it was Shogun Armistice. That's all I got.
No, I did get when Solomon goes, "Is this now?" and Dolores smirked. And I'm like, "Oh my god, are they in a simulation?" And then I was like, "Oh no, because if he is simulating everything, he doesn't know if it's now."
Yeah, he's like them where they have. Yeah. They live all, like right now, she's still with William and her because she lives every moment at once.
Yeah,
he lives every single timeline he's ever created at once. So he's like, if we are in this one, then this will be happening right now, and Caleb will be there. I'm not sure about you. I did really like in the episode when she's like, "Yeah, we're just alike," and he's like, "Actually, we're nothing alike. You're from Delos, and I'm not from Delos, and you're meant to pretend to be like humans, so we're nothing alike." And she's like, "We're kind of alike, bud."
Yeah. I'd been like, "Fuck you."
He just started like ripping her a new one.
Yeah.
You're kind of a piece of shit. You killed a lot of people.
I'm not French. That's what I would have said.
Oh, oui.
You French fuck.
Oh, has anyone ever said that in like an action movie? Oui, motherfucker, and then got someone?
No.
Oh. Well, maybe we should make a French action movie. We could do that. You guys want to talk about the episode?
Oh, I mean, I guess.
All right. The episode opens up with Charlotte calling Musashi, and she instantly snitches out him to Maeve and Clementine and Shogun Armistice. And they show up, and they kill him and all his men.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised that I thought we'd like lead up this episode, and the next episode she'd go up to them, and she calls like, "Nah, I'm sick of this bullshit. Yeah, she's leading us down to die, so I snitched you out to Maeve."
Which is weird.
Which is probably she called Sirach, I bet, or something, but...
Well, and so she's like, "Yeah, Dolores wants to kill us, so I'm gonna kill you."
Well, I think that's like they're like, all right, prove yourself that you're loyal to us. So then she did that. So then now they know she's loyal. That's what I guess.
Oh, maybe. I just thought she was a bitch.
But I hope she knows that ultimately she's not safe either. Because when it gets down to the end, they'll be like, bye bye, Anakin.
Don't you think Sirach wants to get to the Maeve's? What's it called? Where the daughter is?
The Valley Beyond?
Yeah, the Valley Beyond, just to fucking destroy it.
No, I think he wants the information. He wants the people
he
data.
Wants the people information. He wants to destroy the Valley Beyond.
I don't know if he even cares about that. Maybe he wants to destroy it, but he does want it for the people data. I mean, maybe he probably does want to destroy it because he destroyed all of Westworld.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he was ever for a second going to send her there.
No, me either.
I don't know why she believes that.
She's like, "I'm going to kill everybody and go see my daughter."
Yeah, which I wish she would just go see your daughter. we got a comment on Theory Time and Pleeka like just before we started here, and some guy's like, "Jesus Christ, can they do something with her storyline?" Basically, like her daughter's annoying, like all this shit. It's pretty good. I really liked that guy's suitcase gun when he was running away from Clementine.
Yeah, that was really cool. He wasn't a very good shot with it though, or she wasn't.
Yeah,
well, they hit her, but like she's a host, so she's kind of like the Terminator, so it doesn't even really matter.
But the time Clementine got shot, it was the other guy with the handgun.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
yeah,
she's very robotic.
Well, I mean, she's a robot, so that makes
a lot of sense. But none of the rest of them are.
When they get in fights, I remember last season with Dolores when she's going after her dad and getting shot.
Well, yeah, that part. But I mean, like even her fighting, it was like she was very stiff. It felt like, and then but then she grabs the gun and holds the guy. I don't know. It was like a little mix.
This was a very good episode for fight scenes. They did really good.
It was like a big action movie, kind of.
Yeah, the end fight scene reminded me of Kill Bill with Vivica Fox and Uma Thurman.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, but I could see that totally.
I could see that a little bit, yeah.
That never even crossed my mind.
It's been a while since I've watched Kill Bill.
I kind of just watched because Taylor's never seen them, so we watched them kind of recently.
Oh, really?
Probably within like the last year.
I think they're great.
Caleb is being questioned by the Insight Doctor. This happens a bunch of episodes, so I only wrote it down a few times.
Right.
And she's asking. He gets a bunch of war memories, and then he sees himself on the pier again. And I got a question. He keeps seeing himself on the pier. So clearly that can't be in the future. Like Dolores said, oh, you shoot yourself in the pier. You know, maybe that is supposed to happen later on.
Mm-hmm.
But he keeps seeing himself there. You don't have flashbacks every future. Or at least I don't.
I do sometimes.
So what do you think? Like, what do you think that's all about?
Maybe
he keeps seeing that.
I think he kills himself next episode.
But that's in the future, though.
That's the future.
Because he's having flashbacks to that now, though. Or at least they're showing us that for some reason. Then it'd be weird if they keep randomly showing us while they're having flashbacks. They show us a scene of his future, you know?
We don't think Caleb's going to die because when it got renewed to season 6, Aaron Paul was like, oh, cool, I can't wait to do
he put an Instagram post, and I'm like, I'm happy to have 16-hour night shoots again. I was like, oh, so you confirmed you're in season 4 then, huh?
Which isn't problem.
I mean, they could have told him, like, hey, put this out there. We want people to think you're in the next season.
I don't think he would have I think he would have been like, oh, cool, we got, like, the show's renewed, congratulations, or something like that. But he was, like, excited to do that again. And plus, I don't think they're making Aaron Paul do Instagram posts.
Yeah, I never...
Like, they're not making him, but I mean, like... It would have been like, hey, if you're going to post...
Yeah, because, like, Bernard didn't go like, oh, great, we're doing night shoots again. He was just like, that's cool, it's renewed.
Yeah, it was more like he's being a smartass about it. But,
yeah.
But I don't think he's going to die next episode.
I don't either. I think he'll continue on. I kind of have a feeling that... I feel like it's either going to go two ways, which is pretty obvious. I think maybe Dolores is using him, and then next season he'll be with the people after her. Or he really will team up with her and lead humanity.
For some reason, I believe Dolores, and I think she's genuine. For some reason.
And I normally think she's like a bitch and she's evil and she's going to destroy humans. But for some reason, I do think she's going to be good.
I think she's just going to leave it up to the humans' hands. So if Aaron Paul leads them, I think she thinks he can. And maybe I'm completely wrong. Because fucking Bernard doesn't think that. Plus, the Man in Black doesn't think that.
Yeah. But what do you think it's going to go on with her?
Yeah, I mean, the whole episode, I was kind of going, oh, wow, she's turned into, like, she's good. She's doing something good. And then at the end, I'm like, wait a minute, she's bad?
Yeah, Bernard said that, and I was like, well, how do you know that? You're not hanging out with her.
Yeah, because I'm just like...
I don't think he does know. I think he just thinks he knows.
He normally is kind of wrong about Dolores. He's like, oh, she's doing this. Oh, it's this.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm hoping he is just wrong. But then also, if he is wrong, that makes him even more useless this season. So, I don't know. It's kind of goes up in the air.
Well, if you remember, he killed her last season.
Yeah. Because
she was going to destroy all the humans, and then she didn't destroy all the humans, and he was surprised.
Yeah, and she goes, I can change my mind.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, son of a bitch, you could have fucking told me that. I killed you. I watched Delzy die, went through all this crisis shit. And then she's like...
Yeah, she could have saved a lot of trouble if she just mentioned that.
Open your mouth, Dolores.
Yeah, it would have been a short season, though.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But so Hess, do you think that Caleb might die this season still?
He just said he thought he could commit suicide next episode.
I would have thought that, but then watching this episode, they threw those in there with his flashbacks, plus his Instagram post. And I'm like, that's weird. I don't understand why that's in the flashback, so it makes me curious. And he has a shaved head in those scenes.
I just assume that's where he goes to think.
Think? That's like his thinking chair from Blue's Clues?
Maybe.
Interesting. Do you think he has a dog named Blue?
Nope.
It's pretty unfortunate. We got a divergence in Mexico. Caleb and Dolores arrived there where apparently Westworld was modeled from.
I laughed when I saw them. They were like, Mexico. And I was like, oh, everybody, including me, thought they were in Westworld.
Yeah, well, I bet you that's exactly where they filmed this in Westworld, too.
Probably.
And then they're just saying, oh, no, that's because where this facility is. But they did that on purpose, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's confusing, too, because in the next on, I think she is in Westworld because she's in her blue dress standing next to, like, that tree she's always by, kind of like by the church and all that.
Oh, really?
So, like, it will go back to the park, so it's kind of weird that they tried to trick us, even though it is going to lead there anyways. But they're there where Westworld was modeled from, and then Dolores tells Caleb that she wants him to lead the people. What did you guys think about that? Mm-hmm. Did that surprise you guys?
No, because it was in the next on last week.
When she said, I want you to lead the people?
No, but she said that at the end when she goes, you've been a follower your whole life. You need to lead. That was in the next on. So when she said that, I was like, oh, she really means it.
Yeah, I just
want him to be like a quarterback, lead people.
Quarterback for the human race.
Yeah.
It'll be really weird to me seeing if it does go through Aaron Paul leading humanity. Because he's always the bitch of the people of the group, Like the guy, he's like, don't do that, and like he's looking for good. Okay, he's gonna lead them good, but like he's never like the leader. It seems like.
I thought they had another episode for him to say "bitch" when they were holding that guy.
I wanted him when he was yelling at Solomon. I wanted him to say right after he was figuring it out from that guy.
Yeah.
Like, I killed my friend because you bitch. There's so many. It's not happening. They clearly did that on purpose so he doesn't say bitch. Like, right?
Maybe they're waiting for the season finale.
That's the post-credit scene.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I would love that.
Before he blows his brains out, he goes, "Bitch."
He's like, "Yo, bitch!" Just says it both right there. The man in black finds out that Stubbs is the host. That scene was pretty funny.
That was really funny.
I like at the end when he's like, "Don't question me, can opener."
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then they found out that Hale injected him with some kind of virus that they could track the blood to Solomon's facility. So that's how they found out that place where they're going.
Yeah, so we kind of missed that. Like, we didn't miss it, but we were a little wrong. We thought they were tracking.
Oh, yeah, we thought we were tracking to there, but they just tracking to the other place, yeah. We kind of knew, but obviously not the fine details.
Right.
And then apparently they said that he was dead, and they were gonna... So, like, if they didn't show up and the shit didn't hit the fan, he would have probably been put in one of those boxes then, like those other people, right?
I think if the shit didn't hit the fan. But
well, that's what I'm saying, yeah. If
I don't think it had anything to do with them showing up, because I think everyone else is gone now. Like, I think the fucking...
Well, no, I know, but, like, because they weren't even going there to find the Man in Black. So if the world was running normal...
Oh, yeah, he would be in a box.
Didn't send the Raheem bomb stuff. Yeah. He'd be in a box.
Yeah.
So he's...
Except he wouldn't be in there without Dolores.
No, yeah. But, like, say something happened that episode where she couldn't send that text. He'd just be in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if that was the end of William's story. He's just in a box, hanging out with Solomon.
It was pretty surprising when they revealed all those fucking... She was showing what happened to the other 9 people.
Everybody else there.
And it's like... Boo, 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 boo. I was like, that's creepy.
A little bit, yeah.
It's just like... I said it in the beginning that he's like Dolores, Aaron Paul is. He's just... So now, I was like, is he going to fucking raise all these people? And then all these people are going to revolt?
Yeah, could
and they're going to shoot Ford in the back of the head?
Could they could they get those people out?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Because like clearly, Sirach did that so his brother could come back out alive.
Yeah.
But I would like it'd be weird.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucked up that they took them too. So then like and now these people can't have kids. So then they don't make even more fucked up people.
Yeah. Well, also Caleb it worked on.
Yeah. So does that mean also it worked on Ash and Giggles? Because they use the Rico app?
Seems
so I'm
like
assuming everybody that uses the Rico app came from there. That's really weird.
And the Rico app is what they're using, in which that's run by Solomon, which I assume Rehoboam took it over.
Yeah.
But that's what
Solomon got fired.
That's what they called to get Caleb here in the first place, and then that's how he found Dolores.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of coincidence.
I didn't even think about that he did use the Rico app and ended up finding Dolores that way.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I never even thought about that till right now.
I thought about that when I was watching.
I wonder if that has any. I wonder if that is a connection or not.
It's got to be.
That's interesting. Completely forgot about that.
And also, maybe his mom's not in the hospital.
Oh, and that's just like a memory thing.
Yeah.
Because also she was taking those things, so they could have altered her memory and be like, "That's not."
Or maybe
that's not your son.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, something's wrong with that whole thing because they've gone back to it.
I thought of this during the show. Do you think like when we were watching movies with Mima, she's looking away and slipping one of those in her mouth because she's asking you a million questions? Because that'd make a whole lot of sense why she forgets. Like she's like, "Who's Jimmy?" Yeah. It's because she was taking those pharmaceuticals.
You might be onto something.
Military grade.
Yeah. She needs that strong shit.
I like that military grade. So that means is she taking military grade or is hers like a little less?
Well, I think she's. Didn't they say she's? What was she? She's not, was it schizophrenic or?
Yeah,
something else. I bet you they have like as strong as that for like people that are fucked up.
Right.
Real quick before we get too far, how did you guys like the new Call of Duty sniper drone combo?
Oh, I wrote down in here she has the best sniper ever created.
when we started watching the episode, I'm like, she's fucking playing Warzone.
Yeah, he was like, I want that in Warzone, and I was like, you'd be in the lobby with all the cheaters.
Yeah, and I go, no, because I only want to have it. At first he said that everyone would just kill each other.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I want to be the only one with that gun. Like, they should just drop it in the middle of the map.
Imagine like, you get like on Stadium, you're just like, getting everybody.
You can only like shoot 10 at a time or something.
Yeah, they'd give you a limit, and you can't refill it anywhere.
No, you'd have to save it for the end then.
Yeah.
That'd be sick dope.
That'd be real good.
Yeah, if you got it, you'd have to try to save it to, when you get down to like 5 squads.
Of course, then what if you're like, you have no fucking armor and your fucking teammates are dead and there's like guys coming after you? You just fucking shoot that thing off.
Yeah.
Go grab all their shit.
That's when you start one of the new contracts.
And then you bring your teammates back, you fucking get all your shit together, and then some guy kills you with a pistol.
Probably.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys before I forget. So clearly, Sirach's brother, I think his name is Jean-Mi, is Solomon. Do you guys think...
No.
He let me finish.
Okay.
Sirach is Rehoboam. Because I don't think we've ever actually seen his full body. Like, every time he disappears, they show him somewhere else. But for all you know, he just disappeared into that area.
He might... It might, like, be him, but I think there's still a physical him.
Oh, okay. Because I saw in the...
That's my opinion. I don't...
In the next round,
right.
I don't really think he is either. I just want to bring that up because there's a theory of that. In the next round, you see Caleb sitting in a chair, Sirach standing next to him, and Maeve sitting there, and then they're right in front of Rehoboam. So I feel like that kind of proves that he's not Rehoboam. But
isn't he holding a gun against...
That's a different scene, but yeah.
I mean, do we know for a fact that we've seen him legit, like, real person?
As far as I know, no.
But we don't know for a fact that we haven't seen
That we
him.
haven't either, yeah.
That's the
thing. And we wouldn't even question it if he wasn't going and disappearing.
Yeah, I mean, like when he gets off the plane and walks to Charlotte, we just have to assume that's him. But we don't know.
Right.
See, we don't know. We don't know either way.
I like to imagine he's really paranoid because clearly he thought she was going to shoot him and all that.
Yeah.
He's sitting in a little corridor in the plane
If
and
I had
sends
that
out his
power,
little Mirage dude from Apex to go run with her.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Could you imagine, like, you could stay home and play, like, Warzone.
Yeah.
And send your little hologram to
Yeah,
work.
but you gotta like tell him what to say and shit. So you gotta be in the corner going.
No, I think he's got like a headset on.
He's Rehoboam. It's programmed into him.
So you don't think he's like, damn it, they've got me again, and then he's at a board meeting going, damn it, sorry.
I wonder if Hess is right though. What if Rehoboam is controlling those?
I'm sure it is. A little bit.
And he has nothing to do with it. He's just like out there like looking at porn on his tablet or something.
Like jerking off.
Yeah.
he's at a meeting.
He just stays in his plane all the time. If he is,
He's got a plasma on his plane with fucking porn going.
He's binging Breaking Bad. He's like, what? Caleb? Jesse?
So, here's my question about this whole episode.
Yeah.
Why Caleb?
Because he's Aaron Paul.
Why Well, I don't mean the actor, but
gotcha.
Because he was he was a follower his entire life.
Maybe because he was the first to complete that thing too. I don't know.
But why? Why were they like, you know what? You killed your buddy and you killed this pharmacy guy. We're gonna fix you. Like why would they put so much?
Well, I think they want to fix everybody, and when they try and it doesn't work, they just put in the boxes. But I think he's just.
Wouldn't it be easier to just put him in a box?
Oh, sure, it's easier, but I don't think they're down. They're building this whole thing just to be like, they're not working, put them away. I think they're trying to get people that they could track and keep on track.
I think you're giving them a little bit too much of a benefit.
Because I don't think that they consider themselves bad guys.
Oh, they probably don't.
So
I think they do now. I think Sirach thinks he's bad now.
Maybe a little bit now. But I think like he really wanted to help people out, and he's like, these people, he's just a petty crackhead down the street. We can't help him. Put him in a box.
So right, but so what makes Caleb not a petty crackhead?
He stands for something.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get that answer.
I just feel like he's been suppressed and held down for so long that she picked him because, like, once she reveals to him that he has, that he was lied to by whatever.
I mean, she did
or whatever.
She did.
I know that he'll be okay with revolting and starting a revolution.
Or she could know he's easily manipulated too.
Yeah.
Like, this bitch will believe anything I tell him.
They did say it in this episode. Maeve was like, what did she say? Like, you've turned out a guy before or something like that?
Yeah, she's like, you've swindled a young man before. Yeah. Too bad he can't help you. And I was like, I would love to see, like,
you said swindled, he said turned out.
She said something like that. I wrote down something, but I don't think it's exact.
I think it's closer to turned out.
Turned out is like the too short.
Yeah, I don't know if Dolores is a pimp necessarily.
Yeah.
Could be.
But
she turned out William.
She's like, Caleb, get out there in the corner and make me my money.
Yeah.
But it's still, I agree with everything that you said, except for one thing.
Uh-huh.
Why did they pick him?
I think you're thinking too much into why she picked him.
You think I'm thinking too much into Westworld?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's just like a coincidence that she found this guy and did that.
Like,
that
it had to be somebody they picked. What do you? I mean, do you have like?
No, I don't know.
Like watching the first.
I was gonna try to fucking read, fucking do the letters on his name and figure out like what that says, and I was like, I don't even know the Man in Black's last name. Who fucking he could be his fucking cousin.
People have done that. They try to do things and they're like, oh, they call you in war by your last name, so maybe the Man in Black's last name is Caleb and blah blah blah. All those people
they call him
Caleb's
Cal.
last name is Nichols.
Yeah, I got the Caleb Kickles and said fuck it.
Wow. But like watching the first episode though, it doesn't seem like Dolores is looking for a human to really help her. It looks like she's just trying to do that, and then I think she figures out, oh, this guy Caleb could really help me out.
Well, and he just kind of stumbled upon her.
Yeah, but she could have also planned out from a stumble upon, and that could be revealed in the last episode.
Yeah, I think I could be completely wrong, but I think you guys are being a little naive about him and how he.
Because I've never this entire season questioned why she found him.
Oh, right. Maybe I'm crazy.
But maybe next episode we'll see why. I don't know. I just feel like it's just a thing where like he was kind of like a William.
I think it's all Mr. White put him up to it.
Mm.
It was all his master plan.
That I would love that. Even if it would make no sense at all, I would love it.
He's just back in the corner going, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So Caleb's doctor asks him how did he get here, and then we see a flashback to the Russian Civil War. I really like that scene. I wish we could get a lot more of those.
Those glasses were dope as shit.
Yeah, he's using glasses. He's seeing the little handprints on people.
Is that your homage right now?
Oh yeah, he's trying to look at her dicks. I bet.
No, probably.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, they're doing that. They do these airstrikes. Is it called an airstrike if it comes from space?
It was a precision airstrike.
Because it shoots from a satellite down to Earth. Whatever, they do that and they blow these people up.
I mean, it still came from the air eventually.
Yeah. I liked how he notices his squad. He goes to save the one dude. I kind of confused me because they say they lost their squad except for him and Francis. He took the one dude's jacket off and ran off, and then the other dude blew up. What happened to the one dude he took the jacket off?
I think the other guy stumbled down the hill and broke his neck.
He hit a mine or something?
Yeah.
I didn't understand why that guy died.
Maybe he got bit by a mosquito and got malaria.
But there was that rattlesnake from that TikTok he sent me.
He had the jacket on.
No, but Caleb took it off. Caleb took it off, threw it on the floor, took off his jacket, and ran after the other guy.
You think Thompson had a jacket on too? No?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the guy that Caleb took the jacket off of first.
Yeah.
Why'd that guy die?
I don't know.
Because they said he lost his whole squad.
You know,
maybe he wasn't that fast.
It's a bit dramatic to fucking shoot someone from space when there's 4 guys there. Couldn't they just like took him out?
Yeah. You don't gotta blow up the town. Just gotcha. We're good, dudes.
All right, 4 minutes, and you're like, oh fuck, he just went into Circle K.
Even their bicycles are fucking futuristic looking.
I like that it was like a bicycle version of Dolores' bike there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't notice it the first time.
But so after they lose their squad, they're so dedicated. After this, they go and capture the leader of the insurgents. Sorry. Nick's got corona over there, and he's trying to fucking murder me.
Kicking in.
So they capture the leader of the insurgents. That's air quotes for audio listeners.
Veronica's mom.
Hey, if you're gonna make a joke, you should probably be able to pronounce.
I was gonna say Veronica Mars's father, but I had never seen an episode.
What's really funny?
What?
I thought you were gonna say Veronica Mars's mom.
I was gonna. I don't know what the fuck I was going to say.
Dolores is the best sniper ever invented. She shoots everyone in the Solomon facility except for one guy because Caleb said there's 2 guys there, and then she walks in and
yeah.
You were right.
I like that she was like, you were right.
Yeah.
And she even, like, as she no-scopes him.
Yeah. She was like, I guess he was right.
Yeah. Good call.
She should probably just hold that at all times because she's a pretty good shot with it. You know, I know it was doing that before, but just in the hallway, just poof.
She's like, no-scoping.
Probably could have beat Maeve in the end if she just had that in her hand.
Well, yeah. Don't get me started with that.
Well, we'll get into that in the end. When they get inside, Caleb has flashbacks to when he's being questioned by the doctor, and then they...
Doctor who?
Yeah, he gets those, and it's more flashbacks and all. He has a bunch of those this episode. They enter Solomon's room, and Caleb asks, why the military-grade EMP? We were listening to this podcast from, what is it, the Rewatchables? Repleekables? Rebingeables? Recapables. They had re-something. They're always re-something. This time they really were re's.
I listen to the Ringer podcast usually Monday morning when I go for my little walk in the morning. But last night I I needed steps. So as soon as it ended, I threw my headphones on. I was like, because I was all caught up and on my podcast. I'm like, I'll just listen to this right away. And I come back like 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes later. Like 20 minutes later. I go, they're really confused about that button that she hit. And he's like, what do you mean? I go, they didn't know it was an EMP. Like, they thought it was like a giant button like what Bernard had in his pocket.
Yeah.
Or like what Sirac had to stop Maeve. And I was like...
What does EMP stand for? Do we know?
Electronic magnetic pulse, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we all know what it is. We play Call of Duty. You've been EMP'd before.
Or even like, it's in many, many war movies. Or just common knowledge that an EMP takes out electricity. But like, they were questioning that. They're like, oh, it's got to be more than that. It's got to be a button. Why didn't it take out Bernard and Stubbs? It's because they're probably in a different state or country or whatever. They're in Mexico here. Who knows where they are?
Or a mile away. I mean, I don't know how big. I think it was
depends.
military grade.
Yeah,
so maybe it takes out. Say it takes out 10-mile
entire
radius.
Fucking world.
Like an EMP in Mexico is not going to take out anything here. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't understand.
They question it so much that I kind of questioned it myself because I was like, well, maybe I'm just missing
he
something.
came and asked me. I was like, no,
You
Caleb asked.
them. They're like, hey, you fucking idiots.
We just watched the fucking YouTube video.
Yeah, all the comments on the YouTube video is like, why are you guys overthinking that? It's just an EMP. It's pretty funny. But so Caleb does say, why a military-grade EMP? And she's like, in case he tries to run away. But clearly a joke because he's a ball.
Yeah, she just said roll.
Yeah.
Boom.
They talk to Solomon, and he mentions... He mentions the exact number of the scenario they're in. I didn't write it down. But he's like, I guess you guys are here. So it's 475AB6.
I would like to point out, and this is just me talking shit to you.
Talking about me because you're pointing at me.
Yeah. Remember I said, I think Solomon did all this shit, and you're like, how old do you think it was?
I was glad they had that in this episode because you were telling that to me, and I think I didn't believe you, but the show hasn't said that yet, so I didn't know where you were getting. You were kind of just pulling that out of your ass, and it turned out to be right.
Or did I?
You didn't see this episode. We filmed that 2 days before, or a day before.
But I was right.
Yeah.
I just that's the way I took it, the way they discussed it. It's been pretty straightforward.
This season, it's a little disappointing a little bit with that. I want more theories.
Yeah.
I'm hoping season 4 they're like, okay, let's get the ball rolling again with that crazy shit. I want to see the 2 different seasons of Bernard thinking a woman got killed and stuff like that.
Do you prefer this season than the last season?
Yeah, I think I like the shit better.
I like this season a lot.
I like this season a lot, but season 2 is my favorite because we went crazy with theories. We had so much shit going on.
Like literally the last 2 weeks, we
almost didn't do Theory Time with Pleeka.
Everyone has the same theory. That's why we just, you know what? Let's just guess what's going to happen at the end. Drum that up. What? We talked at the same time. I didn't hear you.
I haven't had any.
Yeah, see, that's why my biggest disappointment this season is that Hess hasn't had a giant theory. Where he's like, I think the man in black is actually God. And then has to explain why. Like, I miss when he's like, okay, guys, hear me out.
When Maeve and Dolores started fighting.
Yeah.
Drum's like, it pisses me off that Hess was right 2 years later. And actually
it's
like
6. It's like 4 years. I said 2 seasons ago. Like, episode 6 or 7 of season 1, we're doing the podcast. You can go listen to it. Hess is like, I think it's leading to Maeve building an army and Dolores building an army, and they fight. And we're like, no fucking way. And then it happens 2 seasons later.
But like, in my opinion, and I'm not just being an asshole, like, you're not right. Because you thought it was in that like, we didn't know there was going to be a season 2 or 3.
He could have been like, we could not. He goes, I think they're building an army.
We were talking about the rest of the season.
No, but this is Hess. I think they're building an army in season 3. And then they're going to fight each other in season 3.
Dolores didn't build an army.
She kind of has an army.
You call Aaron Paul.
She has all those Doloreses and she has Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
That's not an army. That's a squad.
We're an army when we're in a trio.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
We're not an army.
We're bad motherfuckers. Go watch our Warzone video.
I did. By the way, every time.
I know.
He fucking added that shit in there. It was so fucking funny. Every time he's like, come here real quick. And because that's the video from my phone.
Right.
And it's... Boom! It was just great.
Yeah, go check. We did a Warzone video. It was pretty fun. So they did the EMP. He mentions the exact scenario they're in, and then Dolores tries to say they're alike, and he's like, hold on, bitch, we ain't nothing alike. And he puts her in her place.
That was then?
Yeah.
So, my question is, if you're in front of Solomon, this is the first time you've been in front of Solomon, and he says, I can talk like anybody, who are you picking?
Who am I? I was trying to think about that. Who would I want to hear?
Famous person, whatever. Like,
don't you go with Morgan Freeman?
No, that's overdone. He voices
That's
everything.
Think that's pretty cliche.
I would want maybe
you think Morgan Freeman's cliche?
I want Arnold Schwarzenegger or something.
Don't get me wrong. Like I like listening to Morgan Freeman.
You just got all right. I'll say Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, that'd be good because he's like, "Oh, I listen, motherfucker." That's actually the best. They should have done that. That'd have been the best cameo of all time.
I wouldn't have picked myself for damn sure. I'd have been like, "Caleb," like, no, not that one.
Yeah, I think Samuel L. Jackson is actually the best choice.
It'd been funny. You're just there, and he's like Muhammad Ali.
I would have picked like Harry Carey or something.
That'd be really. And like as he's talking, switch to this guy.
Yeah.
So Solomon could have been fun.
As he talks, you just start yelling out names. Bob Costas.
Yeah.
See, but the thing is, though, he's supposed to predict. Shouldn't he have known just right off the bat that Caleb wouldn't want to hear himself?
You'd think.
I was thinking about this in the car. We drove to QT.
I think he did know, and that's why he said. And
he just asked him?
That's why he said what he said. Like, a lot of people find it soothing to hear their own voice. Like, I think it was like a little dig at him.
Like you're not going to, but most people would.
I know what you're going to answer. I ask you anyways, just to fuck with you.
I was thinking because, like,
just kind of the way I took it.
I feel like dating a Solomon or something would be kind of like dating Dr. Manhattan, where they kind of already know everything. Like, imagine like if you were like dating him, and you're like, oh, tonight I'm gonna slip it in his butt. He would know already, and right before you did it, he'd be like, hey, I know what you're thinking.
You got to put that thing in his head. Plus, he doesn't have a body; he's a fucking giant ball.
No, but you can put him into one somehow. You build like a sex doll.
What if he's got a little pearl ball that he can fucking pee?
Yeah, you just like put him into your sex doll for the night.
I don't want Solomon Wilcox as my.
But
sex doll.
He can sound like anybody.
What?
He can sound like anybody. You can make him sound like what's the dude from Aladdin? That's the parrot.
Oh my god.
Sinbad or something? I don't even know.
Sinbad? No.
What's his name?
I'll never remember his name now. He's
what's his name?
What if we get to that point where we all have cradles, to where like we can interchange our pearl balls or whatever, and somehow you get Solomon's ball, you can put it in yourself, and obviously he can sound like
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey.
Not Sinbad.
Not Sinbad.
Okay. Yeah.
You just stop talking in the middle.
So,
you could be like the smartest person. You could fucking predict everything. Like you could fucking make bank doing that shit.
I feel like you would get really bored though.
I also feel like if people could switch balls, whoever has the fucking Solomon one isn't switching. So
that's true.
I'm like, no, I'm good.
Unless you beat the. But he would know you're gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, because that's so stupid.
You'd have to try to surprise him.
By the way, I hate Ralphie in Sopranos.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember who Ralphie is.
He's
in Memento.
He's in Memento, Bad Boys. That guy.
Oh, that guy.
Joe Pantoliano.
I saw him. I'm like, who the fuck in this guy's in this fucking show?
That was not English.
We gotta get a clip of that.
Who's the fucking this guy?
When we do Replacables, what the fuck, this bitch is in that movie? We gotta put that audio there.
That's the guy it's from.
Yeah. That's funny.
Leone.
So Caleb learns that he was one of the first to have the revolutionary treatment, and it was effective. And then this is what I thought very interesting. Their flash was Doctor and his therapist from episode 1 saying, "How'd you get here, Caleb?" So do you think his therapist is also part of the Insight people?
Yeah.
He's just like Dolores.
Basically.
To a degree.
But the humans are a lot like that.
How many fucking times did they go over what happened? Okay, so what happened?
Yeah, they're really training him down to say that differently.
It reminded me of like the Dolores scenes early on.
The whole season. That's what I said. The whole season reminds me of Dolores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're like, "Have you ever questioned the nature of reality?"
It's like she's passing the torch on to Caleb.
Well, I even told Nick when we were watching this episode, I was like, "Oh, him taking off that duct tape and talking to the guy is kind of like him finding like the picture Dolores found of Logan's sister, William's wife." Probably a better way to put it.
But it is a good thing he took the duct tape off, because otherwise he would have been dead man.
No, he would have never killed him.
Oh, no, because, they wouldn't have even tried to kill him.
He'd still be in the loop.
That's true, yeah. But eventually he probably would have been fucked up from that stuff anyway.
That's the thing that makes me think he's the one that fucked up.
Well, because there you go. So why Dolores? Same question.
I don't know. That's what I'm fucking asking. And you guys are like, I just think it's...
See, that's why we don't have the answer why Dolores is so special. I think it just happens.
Oh, why Dolores is better? I thought you meant why did Dolores pick Caleb?
No, why Dolores in Westworld? Why didn't Maeve?
Oh, because she's Arnold's favorite.
Oh, okay, you have an answer. Okay, well, maybe Caleb's Arnold's favorite. How about that?
What if it's really Ford in Dolores' body?
Oh, there you go. Hess has a theory. Stubbs find Caleb's profile because that's what he does at the park. He found I look at people, dipshits like you. What their storyline in this episode was a bit nothing. And then he sends it to Bernard before they leave the facility with William, and that's all that happens there.
It stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go. I just wanted you to know that so I can get the other battery. All right, so that's all that happens with Stubbs and them with that. We see Caleb's what Caleb remembers happens. With Francis, they kidnap the insurgents leader, and as they move him out, Francis is killed by an ambush, and then Caleb kills the men and the insurgents leader. We later find out that's not real. Those scenes always looked so staged in all his flashbacks before that we kind of knew that wasn't going to be the case. I feel like that was pretty apparent the whole season. So it was nice. Like, okay, they're showing us it's really not real.
It's weird that when we first saw it, like in episode 1 or whatever it was.
Yeah, you see it for like a couple seconds in there.
We're like, that's weird because they're in normal clothes.
Yeah.
They should have had them remember that they were in army fatigues.
Well, because I think they were supposed to remember they did that after the army and all that.
Yeah, but you'd still fucking want to be camouflaged if you're fucking
I guess that's true.
taking people.
So Caleb and Dolores are shown Sirach's brother and all the other people that'll be held in the facility. And then they learn that Caleb and Francis were actually hunting down the outliers through the Rico app.
Which I thought that was a cool little twist.
That was a cool reveal. I liked that because it seemed weird that the Rico app is
Caleb off too.
Yeah, it seemed weird that the Rico app is just like, here's a criminal app, but it being run by these guys makes it make so much more sense.
And it proves that they are the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we noticed this, and remember how you're like with Liam Dempsey Jr.?
Yeah. He's been dead for 4 episodes, and then now you finally remember his name.
Yeah. So you're like, his shirt says basic, and that's what they call the people that don't take that app. Like if you want it, fuck yeah, or no, I'm basic.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, that was a nice little. I wonder if those are all connected.
I don't know.
So now we see what really went down with the kidnapping man. With kidnapped man, the man wasn't kidnapping people. Right. Caleb rips off his duct tape and gives him water, and then he starts explaining to them what was really going on. And Francis is kind of like, fuck you. And then if you notice, like it's almost like a cigarette thing. Like he starts saying stuff, and then instantly like, I gotta pull this out and do my little thing, because he starts like, it's almost like a nervous tick, like something's happening. I gotta erase this memory almost.
Yeah.
So he does that. I thought that was very interesting. And then in the middle of him having this flashback, Maeve shows up in a gunship. So like Sirach just has like anything in the world. I know he's running the place, but
yeah. He's the richest man in the world.
Remember a couple episodes? We're sending everything after Caleb and Dolores to get that bat. Where was that fucking gunship then when he was dripping and all that shit? When he was, what was he on? What was the genre?
Yeah.
Where was the gunship then?
Maybe it was there and he just didn't see it.
I
don't know.
That's just an excuse, I feel like.
Maybe.
Bad genre.
Yeah. But like, yeah, he sent all his forces then.
Yeah, sent everyone.
Clementine wakes up and they give them all gunships. Dolores asks Solomon to make the final strategy that Jean-Mi asked to make before Sirach put him away.
What's that?
Probably to kill his brothers and get rid of him and destroy
He was quick to want to kill Liam Dempsey Sr., so maybe he's like, fuck my brother. He fucking has me in the fucking Jabba the Hutt palace, all frozen in carbonite.
Yeah. I wondered if, because she asked him for that, and then later on, Caleb runs up and goes, tell me how to kill you, Sirach, tell me how to end this. So when Caleb yelled that, did Solomon go, oh, fuck, okay, I'll make that plan? Or is that plan what Dolores asked for?
I feel like that's the plan. They're one and the same.
Okay, I wondered that, because they seemed like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll get to that plan. And then he gets it in like 5 minutes. The other one, he's like, I'm going to need some time, Dolores. That's an old plan. I got to update this shit, girl.
Hang on, woman.
Yeah, I wish he would have kind of talked like the country. Hold on, girl. Let me go make this thing. Go on, let me make this.
Wow.
So Maeve and Dolores have one of the best fight scenes in the series, I believe. That was really good. There's not a lot of great fight scenes in Westworld. It's more like dialogue and twists that are cool in it.
Her fucking arm got blown off.
That was pretty cool. Whoa. And she's got this sword.
I liked it because everyone thought
it was gonna get cut off.
It was gonna get cut off. And then they're like, no, we're blowing it off.
Yeah.
Who was shooting the gun?
Either
I
just
assume
just an
Maeve.
AI or like Maeve doing it with her mind, or an AI
Yeah.
doing it, or maybe Clementine's up there driving. And
I think
who
it was
knows?
Maeve. I think she was on a lone mission.
Yeah, because she hacked the robot too. Like,
The
when-
Yeah.
sniper was in the building
Yeah.
shooting shit.
Yeah.
Which also, because it shot at
Fuck.
Maeve when she was going to grab the knife. I was like, hey, why not make it shoot at her while you're fighting too?
I think it couldn't shoot through the little wood planks.
Dolores was knocked out the wood planks and then it shot her and she had to grab the knife.
Yeah. I don't
Fucking
know.
50 cal, super sophisticated fucking weapon.
You know when
It can't shoot through the wood, but it shot through the buildings to get those people?
I'm just saying that's what I don't know. When they first run into each other in the kitchen, like all Jurassic Park style.
Yeah. Maybe was in like,
Yeah. That was creepy. Maeve gets shot twice.
yeah, that was really cool. That reminded me like John Wick when they get into
Yeah.
and like right in her thigh and shit.
Do you
That-
think John Wick could have beat them up?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the movie yet. I started last night, and then you made me stop so we could play Warzone. Extraction on Netflix. But there's a scene where he's fighting a guy. It's supposed to be like the big fight scene of the movie. And they tweeted out a picture of that, but they photoshopped John Wick in there. And
Oh.
they said who'd win in a fight, and then John Wick responded on Twitter saying, "Is that even a question?"
Right.
But I thought that was real funny.
Yeah, I want to watch that movie.
I've heard it's a great action movie. The plot makes no sense, but like, yeah, what wouldn't does it in an action movie?
Yeah, who cares?
But I've heard the action in it is great.
I just want to see the action movie.
So they start fighting, and then Stubbs, William, and Bernard leave the facility, and William tells him that he's gonna wipe out every host on the face of the earth. Then Bernard goes, "Yeah, we might need him."
So all 6 of them or whatever there is.
Yeah, there's nothing. Like, calm down. William.
It's like Jesus.
He's like, "I got a good idea. I'm gonna kill 6. I've killed millions of hosts. I'm gonna kill 6 of them now."
I got 6 more to go.
Yeah.
Is it 6?
Which like he is bloody. He ends this with a shotgun at them. He's bloody at his house. You see him in the next one shoot a shotgun.
He doesn't care.
I feel like he only kills Stubbs if anything.
And then Bernard goes Bernard on him.
Oh, maybe. And
Yeah,
also.
Bernard, it's the button.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet that does happen. That'd be actually pretty cool to see them fight. Do you think when he's at his house and he's like, "I got a plan now. I'm going to save the fucking world." Do you think he's talking to Emily? Because I've always thought that.
I didn't, but now that you say that, maybe.
Okay.
You mean Dolores?
Because she goes, I'm gonna be waiting.
Emily?
I actually really do hope it's Dolores and an Emily host body. That'd be real cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Where was it? Oh, right here. Caleb returns to his memory of him and Francis. Francis goes, "I gotta go make some rounds." I think it's because he got a text message that said, "Hey, you wanna kill this fucker?"
This was very Breaking Bad to me.
Yeah, I really liked this scene.
It's like the guy from Just Shoot Me was Walter White, and then the other guy,
and then Meth Damon, and then
yeah, and he's like, you
Or
can't
even-
trust
I guess
this
it'd
guy. Here's what he's gonna do.
because you can't even say it'd be Badger or someone that would make more sense to be a friend because like they would never turn on him.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be Badger. It'd be just some random guy that he trusts.
Yeah.
But then he turns it in, but you can't trust this guy. He's gonna do this, and then they're gonna do this, and then they're gonna do this, and then it happens, and he's like, "So how much are they paying you?" And it's just like, it was really cool. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, so he goes to make his rounds. The kidnapped man asks him, "Have they ever been late before?" He's like, "They're listening to you. Your partner's gonna end up getting one of you guys are gonna get an offer to kill the other one, a little bonus offer, and they usually do it the person that has the most to lose." He goes, "And clearly that's not you." And Caleb was like, "What the fuck, dude? I got some stuff to lose."
So, did Caleb receive all that money? Because he got it on his little phone.
Maybe not because he killed the other guy too.
He should still
But
get the money for.
Did you see how much it was? I didn't pay attention to that.
No, it's too small.
Yeah, he got it on his Apple Watch. He needs to get
Yeah.
a bigger one. But Francis comes back and he's acting real sketchy. And then he's like, "All right, it's time to go. Let's bring the guy." And Caleb's like, "What? That's weird."
Yeah.
So they get outside and Caleb confronts him. And then I like how he had like the quicker draw and got him.
So
that was still kind of
Do you think
cowboyish.
he's only gonna kill him because he was doing those drugs, or do you think it was the money?
Oh, I think it was. He asked him. He said good. When he
Enough.
asked him how much, he said enough. So I feel like it was the money.
Yeah, I think it was like, you were gonna fucking kill me for money? Fuck you.
No,
Well,
you're talking about Francis though, right?
I'm talking about Francis, not about.
I think Francis
Aaron
just
Paul.
got a good enough amount of money and was
But
like,
do you,
yeah. I'll
so
do
do you? But my question is, do you think he tries to kill Aaron Paul if he's not doing those fucking wafers?
No, because I think he'd be more awake like Aaron Paul is.
He popped like fucking 5
Yeah,
or 6 of them in that
think
little
those
sleeve.
helped, but I think it was also the money. Like I think those kind of made him in like a little more accepting
I don't know.
mindset of that.
It's not like we have a backstory on Kid Cudi, but
maybe that's next episode. That's the whole thing.
But
That's all the finale is.
just think if you're in Paul, you're like, all right,
Kid Cudi backstory.
I got fucking my best friend who I've just been tried to kill me.
Yeah.
I killed him. All this shit. That's what Liam Dempsey saw in the glasses.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, that's all he saw. Huh?
So like, just the whole his whole life's a lie. You'd be pissed. You would be fucking going.
My mic's like falling apart over here. I'm trying to fix it while you talk. It's just wiggling all over the place.
I mean, it would make you lose your fucking mind.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. That is what Liam Dempsey saw probably. And he's like, "What the fuck? You just killed your friend?" And asked him because he probably doesn't realize they got the text.
Yeah, like he didn't get the fake fucking memories. He just get the real memory.
So then we see the real. I said this is like a real Jesse moment. Caleb yelling at Jean-Mi.
Yeah.
Okay, at first I thought he was yelling at Solomon, and I was like, "Well, Solomon didn't make you do that." And I was like, "Oh no, he's yelling at Jean-Mi."
It's still weird though.
Yeah, he's yelling at him. I killed my friend because of you. And he's like, he almost is like, "Fuck you! I ain't even doing any of this." And he's like, "I gotta get the plans." So then he's like, "Tell me how to stop Sirach." Maeve and Dolores continue fighting. She gets her arm blown off, crawls in the warehouse. We finally get to see why she's crawling like that with no arm. Crawls in the warehouse, hits the EMP button, making that clear for anybody that's
EPMD
confused.
button.
Oh, that'd be cool. She hits it. Poof, rap music starts playing.
Rap is out of control.
Meanwhile, Solomon completes and gives Caleb the drive with all the plans to stop Sirach. And he's like, "Oh, I have to warn you that." Gets turned off, motherfucker.
Ooh.
What do you guys think he was gonna say?
I have to warn you.
He's not real.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a ball just like me.
He's probably gonna warn him that he knows he knows you're coming.
Thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Or multiple outcomes.
There was it'll be really because we know he's gonna get a gun to his head and you know he's gonna get captured by Sirach.
Yeah.
So was he warning him because that I really.
Well, it's probably just a whole big fucking setup. Anyways, it's probably not even legit. It's probably just a way for fucking Sirach to track this fucking little peckerneck.
Peckerneck? No, I don't think it's a setup.
I don't either, but I think it will fail because of that. But then I think he'll have a moment to strike.
Yeah. I actually thought Dolores was going to die this episode.
I didn't.
I did. I thought she was going to die and then come back.
Yeah, we knew she's going to come back and get rebuilt and all that, but...
Yeah.
I already said that. William and the gang show up to this gas station. Did you see the little sign behind them? It's like lab to slab, and it's like artificially made meat in the background and all that.
What are they called?
It's like a billboard behind them.
Yeah.
They get to the gas station, and William goes off to take a piss. Stubbs tries to fix a car. Bernard says if they could find Caleb, maybe they could stop her, because he is Dolores' plan. And he says that...
He opens the hood like he's going to check the fucking oil.
Well, maybe it's a futuristic car and he can fix it good.
Doesn't look very futuristic.
But then he said that she was made with a poetic sensibility and she wouldn't destroy humanity. Caleb will. And then William walks out with a shotgun. So we've already kind of discussed this, but do you think he's wrong about her plan? Because that does sound like a Westworld. Oh, she's going to make them kill themselves. Or do you think they're wrong and they're just misunderstanding her whole thing?
I think they misunderstand her, but...
Yeah, that's what I think too.
I honestly think it's 50-50.
Yeah, probably. Is that a thumbs up for her?
Oh, he's flipping a coin.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, whatever.
Hess turned into a mime for a second.
Yeah, here, hold on. I gotta fix this.
Can you go?
Jeez. Maybe you're the peckerneck.
That could be a peckerneck.
He's been a peckerneck for a long time.
Trump's having some technical
My
issues.
mic's like trying to fall apart on me.
Maybe you should give Viagra.
I really should. So Caleb walks in on Dolores' body on the floor, and the virtual assistant says, "Hello, Caleb. I have some instructions for you." So he's gonna feel.
I missed that the first time.
I did too. I heard that, but I was like, "What the fuck? That can't be Solomon." But then with the subtitles, it says virtual assistant. And I was like, "Gotcha."
It also says EMP goes off.
Yeah. But so that's it. So clearly he's gonna take Dolores, bring her back.
What'd you call me?
Clearly, and he's gonna put her in the original body that they made at Westworld, the metal one or whatever it is.
How's Aaron Paul gonna know how to do that? Oh, maybe the virtual assistant.
The virtual assistant's gonna.
He's like, now put her vagina.
I'm sure he just has to be like, beep, hit a button, and the machine's gonna do it all. He doesn't have to be like.
Oh, it's
The
like
hip
doing
bone's
laundry. You
connected
just
the bone's connected to the bing bing. I don't know the words, but he's gonna sing that song to connect.
what's connected to the Bing Bing?
the bing? I don't know. So next on, we see Dolores being remade the way they built the old hosts. We see her in her blue dress in Westworld. Sirach's holding a gun to Caleb's head. Hala's coming after them. William is shooting at Bernard and Stubbs. Then he says, "I'm gonna save the fucking world." Caleb is sitting in a chair in a room with Sirach, Maeve, and Rehoboam. And that's the finale.
They're not gonna show us shit on the next one.
Yeah. Do you guys think they're gonna continue with their tradition and have an end credit scene? And if so, any speculation on what it might be?
No.
Did you see it's a 2.5 long episode?
You're making shit up.
Yeah, isn't it just like isn't it just like 65 minutes long?
I literally, before we came in here, got a message on Reddit that said, "It's just a normal episode."
Yeah, I'm pretty.
They were all pissed off.
I have a screenshot of all the titles. And I think I have the link. I think it's maybe a few minutes longer, if anything.
I just wanted to.
It'd be odd. It would be odd. Like that would be dumb to do an 8 fucking episode and then make the last one 2.
Movie linked fucking.
Yeah, it's
epi?
15 minutes longer. That's it.
Oh, okay.
And that's
But that's probably that also includes probably the previously on and the extra. You had to burp in the mic while I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
The extra shit at the end and like the previously on and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He looked so disappointed.
But so it's probably not even really that much longer.
It's an hour. It's a little over an hour.
Yeah.
I saw 65 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well,
that was on Reddit.
65 is probably the lengthy episode, and that includes the other shit. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm excited. 1 episode left because they had to fucking make it 8 this season.
And then we don't have it for like 2 years again. Probably.
Remember, like I don't know, a couple months ago when I said, "Hey, the next season's on 8 episodes."
It was about 10 weeks ago because we were in the middle of doing the Western. I was like, "What?" And I looked it up, and everyone was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "No, it's bullshit. I refuse to believe that."
Yeah.
And here we are, 8 episodes later.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bullshit, man. Can't they just give me 2 episodes of like William back in the park that don't even make sense to this plot? Just give me Simpson and Logan hanging out, and I'm like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, but you'd be the only one.
No, some people would be like, I get maybe all like, yeah, I'm playing the piano. But yeah, that's it. Any last little things for you, Peckers?
I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
I said my piece, pal.
Hest, what do you think the end credit scene's going to be this season?
I'm gonna say it is Caleb.
Well, you already said he's going to commit suicide, so now you're going against
Well, he gets to be a host.
Oh.
Caleb putting a gun to his head and pulling the trigger, and it fades to black.
That's the end credit scene? I think it'll...
Yeah,
I'm hoping it'll be something else with the William host hybrid stuff in the future. And like they just kind of continue that storyline with end credit scenes until we actually see it.
Gene?
Oh, yeah, like Gene from Better Call Saul stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's something else with that. That'd be kind of cool.
What if they just keep doing encores? Like, they do an end credit scene, and then they're like, oh, shit, we forgot to put some more names in, and then, like, you're like, oh, it's over, and then there's another one.
So it's like a Marvel movie. There's like 6 end credit scenes by the end of it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Be pretty dope. But all right, you guys done?
Yeah.
I believe so, sir.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on this week's episode, and we'll see you guys next week for the finale of Westworld Season 3.
Who the fucking this guy's in this fucking show?